the attacks were right by his side, he expanded his limbs and out came a sphere of fire, getting rid of all of the attacks. But now, Berg was panting and sweating hard. It was a last-ditch effort to protect himself, but he really didn't know what to do after this. Borden thought about it for a while. "It's okay, but I'm going to have you hand over your crystals you got today and yesterday over to us," Borden said, smiling. "Of course." While Aaron, Layla, and the others watched this scene, they couldn't believe what was happening. They knew Borden was an original. They even knew of his family name, but they had never heard of the Blade family before. But for some reason, someone from the Big Four was bowing down to him, apologizing, and even handing over their crystals. "Just who are you, Borden?" Layla thought. Berg and his group handed over the crystals they had obtained inside a bag. Borden now had a big grin on his face. Quinn had asked him to try to get as many winged lizard beast crystals as possible, saying he needed them for some reason. And right now, in the bag, there were 39 winged lizard crystals in total. Walking over with a skip in his step, Borden was over the moon about his haul. As Layla peeked inside the bag, she couldn't believe her eyes. "What? I don't understand," Layla said. "How?" "Don't worry about that. I think it's best if we head back and hand these crystals in to be counted towards our score." "But aren't those crystals useless?" Layla asked. "Most of them have already been counted." Each crystal inside had a unique pattern to it. When the crystals are counted, they are placed into a machine that assigns a certain code to each crystal. These unique codes are then added to the team's scoreboard. The whole shelter was under strict instructions to not sell any beast crystals to any students. This was to avoid a group from buying crystals and registering them under their points. But there was a reason why these unique codes were assigned to each team's codes. "Oh, I guess you guys don't know," Borden said. "My brother did the same thing 2 years ago, so I have a little bit of insider information, I guess. Although the same crystals can no longer be registered for points, if the crystals belong to another team, the unique codes from their score will go into ours." This information was purposely kept from the students, but was told to a select few. Either originals like Borden knew of it, or those who had already registered with the military. "Well, I hate to say it, but you did a really good job this time," Layla said while pouting. "Well, while we're ahead, why don't we keep on hunting?" Aaron asked. "The truth is, I'm worried about Peter. Because of this, he might be targeted," Borden said. "If you knew about this, then why didn't we leave him at the shelter?" Aaron asked. "If we did, it would just be the same result. Perhaps even more so. People would attack him as soon as they saw him on the street." There was a second reason why Borden and Quinn wanted to bring Peter along. They were hoping to draw out whoever Peter was afraid of. "No one would attack a fellow student like that. Are you crazy?" Aaron said. "Even if it meant getting their crystals, no human being would just attack another because of the test. And even so, people would rush over to help him." At that point, Borden and Layla looked at each other, and both of them had the same thought. "Aaron, you do know that Peter is a level 1, right?" Borden asked. "What does that have to do with anything?" she replied. It was as the two had thought. Aaron was unaware of the treatment that lower levels received compared to everyone else.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.